Hello, Rag and Bogle.
RAG is the Manchester and Salford University's fundraising organisation, which every year donates money to local charities in need. Our reporter, Simon Dean, went down to the RAG office to speak to Claire Ward, RAG's coordinator.
And I'll get an application form in the post to you today.
So Claire, can you tell us actually what is RAG?
RAG is a body of students who basically use their spare time to raise money for charity. They do all sorts of events, go out collecting. It's just to raise money. We go out collecting on the streets. We do a 55-mile sponsored walk called the Bogle Stroll. We do initiative race where we go to 2 cities and collect self-clues. We do a procession through the streets of Manchester and Salford. We do the last night of the proms at the Free Trade Hall where the Royal Northern College of Music RAG orchestra or charity orchestra do different sorts of music which you would find at the proms.
Who do you give your money to?
We give our money to any charity that applies. It has to be a registered charity. We tend to prefer smaller local charities. They have to be local to Greater Manchester, or occasionally we give money to Manchester branches or local branches of national charities.
Such as what charities are you giving money to?
All sorts. Bigger ones tend to be Wing Fellowship, which is Holidays for the Disabled, and St John's. Smaller ones are things like Salford and Bolton Dial. Dial are local to Greater Manchester. They help people in Greater Manchester. They're a registered charity. They also have a relatively small turnover. They have about a turnover of £2,000 or £3,000 a year, so the money we give actually makes quite a bit of difference.
Well, Dial is a disablement information advice line. It's run by volunteers for anybody with a disability.
How did you discover RAG?
We found out of it through another Dial, Middleton Dial. We've known about it for the last few years.
How much money have you received from RAG?
Well, the first one I know of was £400, and the last one, which was a couple of weeks ago, we got £750.
Last year, Dial used their money to buy a minicom system. The minicom is a communication device that sends text down a telephone line, so customers who are hard of hearing can also receive information from Dial.
How do you feel about students giving you money? Do you feel it's a very good idea, or what do you feel about RAG?
Well, if we didn't get any money off RAG, we wouldn't be able to keep going, would we? We love it.
Finally, we asked Claire how an organisation can receive money from RAG.
If they contact the office, either at UMIST or contact Salford University RAG, and we'll send them an application form and covering letter. Basically, they have to fill that in and return it, and we'll consider them when we next choose their beneficiaries, which will be in April.